Hello and welcome. My name is Tayo Fade. I am a medical doctor and a holistic health and fertility coach. My dear sister, are you considering IVF? Please, before you take the next step, watch this masterclass that explains why the IVF failure rate is so high, especially amongst Nigerian and African businesswomen and professionals. Not only that, and also what you can do to make yours a successful one, either at first attempt or even after several failures. So let's dive in and watch this masterclass together. My dear sister, what is your greatest fear of IVF? Why aren't you scared rather, of IVF? I am sure it is the fear of failure. Failure after spending so much money, time, and energy without positive results. And of course, there is no money back guarantee. Now, what is the number one reason for the high IVF failure rate? Before I give you the reason, let me start with the statistics. The statistics says that conventional IVF success rates for women between 30 and 45 years hover around just 20 to 30% per cycle and is often lower for Nigerian and African women specifically. So, now what is the real reason for this high failure rate? It is inadequate, wrong, or nil preparation. The truth, which most people don't know or won't tell you, is that hormonal imbalance, PCOS, air quality, etc., are only secondary. If there is full preparation, all these challenges will have been discovered and addressed. Unfortunately, most doctors, herbalists, and healthcare providers only do physical, which is body preparation. This means hormonal substance imbalance, fix it. PCOS, fix it. Poor air quality, fix it, etc. Why is this happening? Because the current medical approach to IVF not is just merely a clinical procedure rather than a holistic journey. Here is what the traditional fertility clinics aren't addressing. Number one, the Nigerian professional and business women's unique stress profile. The demanding nature of executive positions in Lagos, Abuja, and other business centers creates a distinct physiological stress response that directly impacts hormone balance and egg quality. Number two is the nutritional gaps that is specific to our environment. Nigerian professional diets often lack specific micronutrients critical for optimal fertility due to our busy lifestyles and local food processing methods. The third one is the mind-body disconnect. Years of postponing family for career advancement creates subtle but powerful mental and emotional blocks that standard medical procedures simply don't address. The fourth one is the cultural and family pressure. The unique social expectations placed on successful Nigerian women create additional psychological burdens that directly affect reproductive outcomes. This fragmented approach is why so many professional Nigerian women find themselves trapped in a cycle of expensive procedures with diminishing returns. Now, consider these long-term consequences. The compounding emotional trauma with each unsuccessful cycle, the strain on your marriage or partnership, love is lost, sex is no longer fun, emotional intimacy is no longer there. The difficult choice between continuing to pursue motherhood or accepting childlessness. The missed opportunity to apply your professional discipline to your fertility journey in a structured, effective way. In my practice, I've observed something striking. Women who prepare holistically for 3 months before IVF show dramatically improved success rates, up to 10 times higher than those who don't. Yet, most clinics rush women into procedures without this critical preparation phase. Now, let's talk about what this problem really means for you. Imagine this scenario, which may feel familiar. You have invested 60-hour work plus weeks building your career. You have achieved the financial stability and professional recognition you worked so hard for. Now, you're ready for motherhood, only to face cycle after cycle of disappointments. You see, each failed IVF attempt costs not just 1.5 to 3 million medical fees, but also weeks of recovery time away from your business or career, the emotional toll of hope followed by heartbreak, difficult conversations with family members who don't understand the complexity of fertility challenges, the growing anxiety as you watch your biological clock ticking while balancing board minutes, meetings, and business trips. I remember working with Amaka, a 39-year-old bank executive from Lagos. She came to me after 3 failed IVF cycles. Her doctors kept adjusting medications and protocols, but never addressed the fundamental issues. She told me, I have never failed at anything in my life. I have climbed every corporate ladder, but I can't seem to conquer this. You see, the medical establishment was treating her uterus or womb as something separate from her mind, her emotional state, and her overall well-being. What is particularly frustrating is that many of these failed cycles could have been successful with the right preparation. Let me be clear to you. Your body is not failing you, no. It is the system that is failing you by not addressing the complete picture of what creates fertility success. As a businesswoman, we've been conditioned to push through challenges with sheer determination, but fertility doesn't respond to the same approach that earned you that corner office. The truth is, when your body perceives stress, whether from work pressure, environmental factors, emotional burdens, or inadequate nutritional support, it scales down the prioritizes reproduction in favor of survival functions. This is where conventional medicine fails to address and becomes devastatingly short. Now, let me share the breakthrough approach that is transforming IVF outcomes for Nigerian professional women. I have developed what I call the 3D Holistic IVF Success Approach, a comprehensive 90-day preparation protocol that addresses the body, the mind, and the soul dimensions of fertility. The system treats fertility not as an isolated function, but as an expression of your complete well-being. Here is how the 3D approach works. It starts with the body dimension. We begin with advanced nutritional protocols specifically designed for Nigerian women's needs, addressing common deficiencies that impact egg quality. This includes custom supplementation based on your specific metabolic profile, anti-inflammatory dietary adjustments that work with, not against, our traditional foods, targeted physical practices that improve blood flow in reproductive organs. The next one is the mind alignment. We address the mental patterns and stress responses that directly impact on your hormonal balance, executive focused stress management techniques that fit into your busy schedule, cognitive restructuring to address the unique thought patterns of high-achieving women, and then sleep optimization protocols designed for professional women. Now we come to the soul connection. Finally, we restore the deeper connections often severed by years of professional focus. Reconnection with your body's natural rhythm and wisdom, resolving internal conflicts between your professional identity and maternal desires, cultural and spiritual alignment techniques that honor your Nigerian heritage. Now, let me tell you about Ngozi, a 42-year-old legal consultant who had been told her only option was donor eggs after 2 failed IVF cycles. After completing our 90-day preparation protocol, our next cycle produced 4 high-quality embryos, more than our previous cycles all combined. Today, she is the mother of a healthy baby boy. Then there is Dr. Folake, a colleague, a 38-year-old tech entrepreneur who had experienced recurrent implantation failure. After our program, her body was so optimally prepared that not only did her next transfer succeed, but our doctor commended that her uterine lining was the best he had ever seen in a woman of her age. My dear sister, how can you increase your chances of having a successful IVF, either at first attempt or even after several failures? What if I told you that there is a holistic system approach that can 10x your chances of success, either at first attempt or even after consecutive failures? Will you consider it? I believe you deserve the same comprehensive support, a system that honors your whole self, not just your reproductive organs. That is why I have created a specialized 3-month one-on-one coaching program specifically for Nigerian business owners and professional women like you. This isn't generic fertility advice, no. It is precision support tailored to your unique needs as a high-achieving Nigerian woman. Beyond medicine, the secret 3D holistic IVF success approach, which is your complete transformational journey, begins now with your body, mind, and soul. This is the transformational program we're talking about, and this is how we are going to transform you. This is where you are now praying and fasting. Then you have a positive pregnancy test, and then pregnancy has occurred, a growing baby inside your womb, and finally you have a bouncy, healthy baby with you. That is the transformation we are talking about. In this program, you will receive personalized weekly coaching sessions that work with your executive schedule, custom nutritional and lifestyle protocols specific to your body's needs, targeted mind-body practices that leverage your professional discipline, continuous 24/7 support through our private communication channel, that is phone calls, videos, PDF, WhatsApp, and Telegram. That's not all, because all the medication and supplements you need will be supplied by us. No fear of fake and substandard products that can make your condition worse or even kill. The program will help to restore intimacy, sexuality, and love with your spouse and make sex fun, not a chore. It is totally online, no hospital visits, total privacy, no wasted time and money, and then of course the access to my network of the best fertility specialists in Nigeria. This is also very, very important because we'll allow you to choose 3 to 4 fertility specialists in your areas where you reside, and then we'll go ahead and do the background work for you and give you 2 to choose, which will also enhance your chances of success. My dear sister, if you are ready to approach your fertility journey with the same strategic excellence you have applied to your career, I invite you to book a discovery call with me. During this complimentary 30-minute session, we'll discover together if assisted reproduction via IVF, IUI, ICSI is right for you or not. Assess your specific fertility challenges. Determine if our approach is right for you. Create a customized preparation plan. Answer any question you have about the process. Unfortunately, the number of discovery calls I can conduct each month is limited due to the intensive nature of my one-on-one approach. So I encourage you to secure your spot today. Whether your journey leads to a successful IVF or, in rare cases, natural conception, which will be fantastic to both of us, my commitment is to provide you with practical science-backed strategies that support your body's reproductive potential in every possible way. If you're ready to take the next step in optimizing your fertility health before your IV procedure, I invite you to schedule a free consultation and clarity call to learn more about our comprehensive coaching program. This program isn't just about basic fertility advice. It is an immersive one-on-one partnership where I'll personally guide you through 1. Creating your customized 3 months pre-IVF optimization plan. 2. Navigating clinic selection and treatment protocols. This is very important because not all fertility clinics are what they claim to be. 3. Implementing evidence-based lifestyle changes. Building emotional resilience throughout your journey. That is 12 weeks of intensive one-on-one coaching. Over 24 personalized sessions across the body, mind, and soul dimensions. Customized nutritional and supplements. We provide all the medications and supplements that you need. Daily access to me through our private communication channels, which might be WhatsApp, Telegram, video chats, calls, and co. Comprehensive resources and tools valued at over 200,000 Naira alone. Also, a lifetime access to our client resource library with a contribution continuous updates. My dear sister, I have carefully calculated the investment for this program at exactly 847,000 Naira only for the full 3 months. Why this specific amount? Because unlike generic fertility programs, this represents the precise value of the personalized transformational journey, protocols, resources, and support system I have developed over years of specialized work in IVF success. Now, I understand this is a significant investment, but when you consider that the average couple spends over 2.5 million and even more on multiple IVF cycles without strategic guidance, this program is designed to help you avoid costly mistakes and optimize your very first cycle. My dear sister, to be candid and honest, I only work with 5 clients every 3 months to ensure that you receive my complete attention. So, if you're ready to transform your fertility journey, then schedule an appointment with me fast as instructed below. So, act now. The first is a dramatically increased chance of IVF success. Our holistic 3D approach has helped women achieve success rates up to 10 times higher than the standard protocols alone. The second is a fundamentally healthier pregnancy. The work we do in these 3 months creates the optimal foundation for carrying your baby with fewer complications, more energy, and greater well-being. The third is this: a healthier baby and a more empowered transition to motherhood. The nutritional, mental, and spiritual foundations we build together don't disappear after conception. They become the foundation upon which your baby's child's health is built. This is your one-time investment. Please consider this. The average cost of a failed IVF cycle is between 1.5 and 3 million naira. Many women go through 3 to 4 attempts before success, and some don't even and give up. Now imagine investing 847,000 naira once in a program that not only significantly increases your first-time success rate, but provides also lifelong tools for your health and your child's well-being. To me, this isn't an expense. It's perhaps the most important investment you will ever make in your family's future. To buttress my points, let me share what Ngozi, a bank executive from Lagos, told me after completing our program. She said, "Good afternoon, Dr. Fade. When I calculated what I had spent on 3 failed IVF cycles, over 7 million naira, I realized your program wasn't an additional expense. It was what I should have done first. The transformation went far beyond conception. I had a healthy pregnancy without the complications my doctor predicted, and my baby's health has been exceptional. Thank you, doctor." You see, our transformation goes beyond conception. This 3-month journey creates a cascade of benefits that extend far beyond the day you see those 2 lines on a pregnancy test positive. Your optimized nutritional foundation supports your baby's critical developmental milestones. The stress management techniques we master together prevent pregnancy complications linked to cortisol elevation. The mind-body connection we establish helps you navigate labor and delivery with greater confidence and less intervention. The identity integration work prepares you for the significant transition to motherhood while maintaining your professional identity. The spiritual foundation we create becomes the wellspring from which you nurture your child. What we are really creating is not just the optimal environment for conception, but the foundation for a healthy pregnancy, a thriving baby, and your empowered journey into motherhood. Here are what other people are saying about this program. This first one is from Adune and Tunde Okafor, age 34 and 36. Duration of TTC, that's trying to get pregnant, 4 years. Location, Lagos. Here is what they have to say. After 3 failed IVF cycles and spending over 2 million for each cycle, we were emotionally and financially drained. When we found this coaching program, I honestly thought it was our last hope. The personalized nutrition plan alone made such a difference. My air quality improved dramatically, according to my clinic. But what really set this apart was the emotional support and the way he helped us communicate with our doctors. We finally understood our treatment protocol instead of just blindly following instructions. Our 4th cycle worked, and I am now 28 weeks pregnant with with our miracle baby. The 847,000 naira investment gave us back our future family and We cannot say thank you enough to you, Dr. Fadi. Here is the second one from Blessing Emeka. She's age 31, single mother by choice, and she lives in Abuja. As a single woman choosing IVF, I felt so alone in this journey. This program didn't just give me the practical tools I needed, it gave me confidence. The supplements protocol he recommended and gave boosted my AMH levels significantly, and the stress management techniques kept me grounded throughout the process. My doctor was amazed at how well my body responded to the first cycle. I am now 6 months pregnant with my beautiful daughter. This program literally made my dreams of motherhood possible. Every woman going through IVF needs this support. Here is a third one from Dr. Fumi and engineer Kemi Adebayo, 38 and 42 years old, duration of TTC 6 years, location Ibadan. At our age, everyone kept telling us our chances were slim. We had tried everything, multiple clinics, traditional medicine, even considered adoption. This coaching program was different because it was based on actual science, not false hopes. The lifestyle modification seemed simple, but they worked. My husband's sperm parameters improved by 60%. That is an added bonus or benefit due to the fact that both of them were together in this program and they were doing everything together. And my FSH levels normalized for the first time in years. We conceived ours on our second cycle after joining the program. Our twin boys are now 4 months old. The program didn't just give us babies, it gave us back our faith in the process. Now, this particular testimony or success story is important for this. They did not go on to do IVF. It was during this program that they conceived. Now, this is an additional benefit for some, although I must be transparent and tell the truth, in that it is I have had this kind of success stories that will constitute or has constituted just about 1% of those who have come for this program. What I mean by 1% is that 1% have actually gone on to have babies naturally without going through IVF. So the crux of the program, let me repeat, is not that you will not go through IVF. No, we are telling you that IVF we are going to increase 10x your chances of succeeding in IVF, either at your first attempt or after several failures. And then we might be so grateful to God, and you could have that natural pregnancies within that time frame. This is a fourth one from Chioma Okoro. She's age 29. She was diagnosed with PCOS, that is polycystic ovarian syndrome, at location Port Harcourt. She said, having PCOS made everything more complicated. I had been to 4 different fertility clinics and got 4 different treatment plans. I was so confused. This program helped me understand my condition and also advocate for myself. The PCOS specific protocols made all the difference. My insulin resistance improved. I lost 12 kg naturally, and my cycles became regular for the first time in years. Most importantly, I felt empowered instead of helpless. My first IVF cycle was successful. I am now holding my 2-week-old son. The investment was worth every naira. I finally felt like someone understood exactly what I was going through. Thank you also, Chioma, for that. Now, it is your turn. I want you to come into the program so that we will be very happy and also welcome your own success stories here that will empower others to also be wonderful mothers with wonderful babies. But do you know the real value of your investment? It is the difference between another expensive fail cycle and holding your healthy baby in your arms. As a practicing physician and coach, I limit my one-on-one client engagements to ensure that each woman receives my complete attention and care. Like I said earlier, I accept only 5 clients every 3 months for this transformational journey. The next 3 months will pass, whether you join us or not. The question is, will you be the 3 months closer to holding your baby when they do? Now, I will urge you to schedule your appointment with me. Schedule your free 30 minutes consultation and clarity call today. Let us discuss your unique situation and create a plan that will help you achieve lasting transformation. To schedule your free consultation and clarity call, send a chat to this WhatsApp number 08025299616. No calls, please. It is keyed to automatically block unknown numbers. Include your name, that is your first name, your email, and WhatsApp number. The message should be free consultation and clarity call for IVF coaching program. Finally, save my contact as Dr. Fadi. Another warning is this: I only work with 5 clients every 3 months. Finally, I want you to please consider this. How will you feel being in the exact same place a year from now in your fertility journey because you only considered the cost of a program, a specialist, or a coach? I want to say a very big thank you for investing your time and effort in your health. I look forward to speaking with those of you who are ready for a transformation. Thank you and God bless you. See you at the top of the health mountain.